Hi, I'm on with Randy Donley, and we're talking about the Spring Classic 300. Randy, tell me about the auction.
Right, we're in Union, Illinois, and we have a fabulous auction coming up April 2nd, next Saturday at 6 p.m.
I heard you have some amazing items in this auction. Tell me a little bit about them.
Absolutely fabulous items, Danny, in this auction. We've got things like a Indian motorcycle, a 1948 Indian, totally restored. What a beauty. We have cigar store Indians, not one, not two, but three cigar store Indians in this. I mean, one is hard enough to find, but three in one auction. And one of them is actually the very rare zinc Indian known as Captain Jack. And we also have a Pontiac Indian, which was an Indian that was made to help sell Pontiac automobiles in the 1940s.
You know, leave it to Randy Donley and Donley Auctions to have something different and unique. What's different and unique about this auction?
Okay, we've got antique bars. We have two of them in this auction. One of them being a 28-foot Victorian Brunswick bar and back bar, and another one being a Brunswick, just a back bar, 16-footer. Both of them totally restored, wonderful condition.
And I understand you have some entertainment items?
All kinds of other great items, slot machines, jukeboxes, arcade items of all kind. With the arcade equipment, we've got an antique mutoscope, and it is the rare Indian head mutoscope. Great piece. We've got really interesting things like a pony buggy of all things. Big full-size buggies are one thing, but this is a quarter scale buggy that was actually made for ponies, again, in marvelous condition.
And cars and trucks and motorcycles?
You bet we do. We've got a Ford truck in there, a 1948 Ford pickup truck. Great piece for anybody who would like an old pickup. And a 1948 Indian motorcycle. Danny, the restoration is phenomenal on this bike. It's just a work of art. It's beautiful. And you know, Danny, everything doesn't have to be antique to be collectible. We have a 1980 Buick, which only has 13,000 miles on it, which really makes it a very collectible car, a two-door Buick Regal.
Randy, how about something unique or different or that one person is looking for it?
We've got really rare exotic items like a multiphone phonograph. One of the very first phonographs that ever had a selection of records, played 24-cylinder records. Extremely rare piece. We've got an old Victorian barber chair that was totally restored, beautiful red velvet condition, just all kinds of great items.
And you have arcade equipment?
We've got a Seaberg dog race machine. It's one of the hardest machines for any arcade collector to find. It's so hard to find, in fact, that there's only a dozen of them known to exist.
Randy, let's tell the listeners one more time where you're at and a little bit about the auction.
Right. We're in Union, Illinois, and we have a fabulous auction. Well, the day is next Saturday, April 2nd, and it starts at 6 p.m. But we do have a preview on Friday from noon until 5.
And what's the best phone number to call in case they wanted to get a hold of you or someone from Donley Auctions in Union, Illinois?
It's 815-923-7000.
Randy, thanks so much. It's always so fun talking to you about all these amazing things you have at your auctions.
You bet, Danny. And, you know, one thing to remind everybody is there's no cost to come into this auction. A lot of times there's an admission, not at our auctions, no admission charge. And also, they can bid online. You can bid right from the privacy of your home, simply going to donleyauctions.com.
Thanks so much, Randy. So last words to anyone listening to this particular interview?
See you at the auction.